Hi, I'm Rosalea. I'm a famous diversion. Now you probably wonder what a famous diversion is. Well, that means that I was designated a red herring in 1968 in Harper County, Kansas, America, by the mob that exists in this part of the country. And they used me as a diversion many, many times while they were doing their clandestine activities. But I was so naive, I didn't know that I was this diversion. I had no clue for 40 long years that this is why I was having so many problems in Harper County, Kansas, America. I grew up here, and I left, visited many places, put myself through the University of Kansas, went to New York City, and decided to come back to my hometown in 1968 and save the history of the town that I loved. Well, I had a rude awakening. On May 1, 1968, I was designated the red herring that forever changed my life. These people went after me with a vengeance. It was all so subtle, hardly anyone knew what was happening. They just started blaming me for everything. You made them do it to you. You made them do this. You made them do that. They taunted me. They vandalized. They came after me with every vengeance you can imagine. When things happened to me, there was no police support. There was no support up the ladder. I was utterly alone. The people in the community jumped on the bandwagon. They too started attacking me. It was a horrible, horrible kind of life. But I believed I had a dream, I had a goal to save my hometown. But about 1984, after all of those years of harassment, I could take no more. I broke. I moved away. But I missed my beloved Rosalea's Hotel, and I missed my beloved historic town. So in 1994, I decided I would come back and try one more time. Well, boy, was I met with rude awakening. Things were worse than they had been before. I just was not prepared. Everything I tried to save history, it was just met with tremendous resistance. I couldn't save buildings. The city fathers in both Anthony and Harper did everything they could to stop me. They played all kinds of games. They did shenanigans, illegal shenanigans, to demolish two beautiful historic buildings. And things just went from bad to worse. In Anthony, they even arrested me and put me in jail just for a day, but it was so humiliating, it was so stressful and terrible. The toll on my life has been horrendous to try to save historic buildings. I couldn't understand. I wanted closure. What in the world was going on in Harper County, Kansas, America? People would tell me it was a black county. They wouldn't even come here. They wouldn't drive through it. They just felt an aura, a terribleness about the county that kept them from even visiting. Well, I searched and started looking, and lo and behold, I began to uncover the horrendous story that I had been made this red herring for the mob that has been alive and well in Harper County since 1920s, in the mid-20s, when the Cosa Nostra moved to this area, moved to Kansas, and set up territories. And there were plenty of local businessmen involved. How well I remember the stories my father used to tell, as he was puzzled and perplexed too. Why did they act like they do? So now I know the answer. It doesn't solve anything, but at least it gives me some sort of satisfaction to have closure, to know that I have had the courage to maintain my integrity, not sell my soul, and to stand up to these rotten apples for more than 4 decades. So now I am proud to say I am the original charter member of the Harper County Red Herring Society.